Hello, Zoom. All right, let's get this DIY beauty class started. So I'm going to just walk you through a couple of things that I do for beauty care and makeup and stuff like that. A quick side note, I'm not going to cover all the recipes that I use because we don't have time for that. So basically, if you want the recipe ebook, I'm going to try to link below in the notes, just my email address, so you can request that for free. It's my recipe ebook for all the recipes I'm going to cover here, as well as a bunch of others for makeup and such. So, and then just in case I cannot figure out the techie side of that, you can always email me at hope@juniperhollow.net. So keep that in mind, and we'll go forward from here. All right, so the first thing I wanted to cover with you for beauty is skin. Skincare is essential. So I want to talk about skin, oil face cleansing for your skin, or you might think of it as oil pulling, honestly. You may have heard about this, but basically the idea is that water and oil do not mix. So when you use water and cleansers on your face, you're actually driving some of that oil and dirt further into your pores. And so we use an oil that will bind the other oils in your pores and the dirt and pull those out of the skin. So some of the benefits that you can expect by using this technique is reducing pore size, balancing oil production, and hydrating your skin well. It's anti-aging for your skin, so it really helps with that. And then it just balances your skin tone. So it's a great practice to have. I'm going to walk you through how you're going to do it. And of course, I'm going to go over in the next couple of slides how to pick your oil for your face. But for right now,
hello, YouTube.
Oh, I don't know what.
Live. I'm gonna get started on Zoom.
I don't know what happened to YouTube, but obviously it just went kind of offline. So first time trying to do a YouTube live, we'll just rock it this way. Zoom, you're it. Okay, so the oils. I'm going to walk you through how to choose your oil, but for right now, I'm going to tell you about the technique. So you've got your, what I prefer is argan oil. And you're going to basically take a couple of squirts of this oil into your hands. You're going to massage it into your face really well and let it sit. Then you're going to take a rag and steam that up with some hot water, warm water, not too hot. But you're going to take that and basically hold it over the face, very near your face, and let that steam and open up your pores. Then you're going to take that rag and just wipe downward with it. And that's going to help to pull those oils out. The oil is binding to the oils deep within your pores, and then they're being pulled out together. Okay, so let's talk about oils for your face. So I already mentioned I use argan oil for this, but a couple of things that you may not know about argan oil is it's extremely rich in vitamin E and absorbs very quickly. It's used for hair, skin, nails. For this reason, I feel like it's a very versatile oil for me to use for myself on many levels. So that I really like this oil. It also delivers deep hydration for your skin. It's great for all skin types. It helps with removing and preventing scarring and can even help with stretch marks, fine lines, wrinkles. So for me, I want to be proactive with like my smile lines and then also my baby belly and stretch marks. So the next oil is evening primrose oil. Okay, so this oil is well known for healing abilities that work great for sun damaged skin, and it can help with even eczema, other redness to skin tendencies, psoriasis, aging skin, sunspots, blemishes. It's great for hyperpigmentation, and it has healing properties. It's also good for pretty much all skin types, but again, especially if you had some of those skin problems, I would go for this oil just because it could be very healing. pomegranate seed oil. This oil is commonly used for cosmetics, and it helps to revitalize dry and mature skin. So it assists with wrinkles, soothes minor skin irritations, and it has a high level of antioxidants, and that, of course, we know helps to fight free radicals, which can make a big difference in your skin's aging and other issues within your health. So it also reduces skin inflammation and aids in the repair of skin. So it's a great oil to use for all of those reasons. It protects and moisturizes dry skin as well. So if you're looking for something that's going to help with age, antioxidant, fighting free radicals, this one would be a great one to use. It also improves the elasticity of skin. So if you've got stretch issues going on or just want to look more youthful, I would use this oil on your face and other areas. So, okay, rose hemp seed. This one is a very special oil. It's awesome for all skin types. It is full of vitamins C and E and is great for ridding scars, healing irritated skin, and just a lot of good stuff in this oil. Wrinkles, fine lines, aging. This one's a great one. The next one, or the last one that we're going to cover, is fractionated coconut oil. And this is going to be probably the most common one that you've been maybe using or been hearing about and stuff. It's very common. So it's great for dry skin or troubled skin, and it's a great cleansing oil in itself. So this is a favorite amongst skincare. Essential oils for your skincare. Let's talk about that next, because we've talked about the carrier oil stuff, and we want to cover the essential oils. Oh, one more thing on the carrier oils. I almost forgot. So some of those oils you may not have in your cabinet, so I'm going to give you some that you probably do have in your kitchen cabinet somewhere, and so you can build up your carrier oil stock. Okay, so you can use olive oil, avocado oil, pomegranate seed oil, and that is really great if you have dry skin. Dry skin, aging skin. Okay, jojoba oil, and I have no idea if that's the way you say it or not. I'm horrible with pronunciations, but this deer oil, it's great for skin that's prone to blemishes or breakouts. It's also good for all skin types, but I'm just saying, if you've got that as a problem, you may want to look at that. Argan oil, we already covered that. That's great for all skin types, including blemishes. Okay, and vitamin E oil. That's a great one to have on stock. You probably have that somewhere. That can be for aging, scars, all that stuff. And then blackheads, breakouts, things like that. Look to maybe some coconut oil or castor oil for the blackhead stuff. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to turn my back on the video here. It's just all my stuff is behind me. So those are some ones that you may have already in your pantry. If you don't have the coconut fractionated, you can try your cooking coconut oil. Generally, I save that for more of a salve or a body butter, but you can give it a try. Essential oils for your skin. Let's talk about this. So frankincense is beautifying. It helps with aging, wrinkles, sunspots, all that jazz. It's very good for your skin. Copaiba, oh, I say that wrong, copaiba is really great. This is an oil that you want to absolutely add to your skincare because it's got the CBD oil, and we all know the great stuff that's on there. Everybody's going crazy about CBD oil. So it helps with inflammation, which is the root cause to so many skin issues and woes for us as women. It can help with your blemishes, redness. It's also got great antioxidant properties. So again, aging, free radicals, stuff like that. It can reduce puffiness, swelling, and even soreness to your skin. So if you have some tender areas, this is a great one to use. And it's just a great overall, kind of encompasses and covers all the skin issues that you might be dealing with. So make that like your first purchase into your skincare routine if you don't have that one. Lavender is great for hormonal blemishes, we'll just call them that, and calming to skin irritation. So it's great for calming your skin. It's great if you've got some hormonal stuff going on. Melaleuca. Melaleuca is super cleansing to the skin. It's really good for large pores that are filled with oil and dirt. So Melaleuca is great for breaking down that oil and the dirt in those pores, and then helps to remove that from your face. I would, because of this would be one that I would put into my face, my oil face regime with the oil pulling that I'm trying to do with my pores. Melaleuca would be a great one to add to that because you're going to massage it in. Okay. The next one we have is clary sage. And really you could use clary sage or clary calm. I feel like, I don't know which one of the labels. I feel like clary calm is a little bit more versatile for us as women. So if you're choosing between the two, go ahead and use clary calm. This will help with hormonal blemishes. It'll also help you to get hormonally balanced. And you can apply to your face as well as your uterus. I take this also with the phytoestrogen that doTERRA has. That's a supplement, and that's really going to help with hormonal blemishes and other hormonal things that may be going on for you. So, juniper berry is the next one, and juniper berry is amazing. It reduces redness and the appearance of blemishes. It's also cleansing to the skin. So, if you want to just dab some of that on just to take that redness out, that's a great one to do. Geranium, this little pink beauty, it promotes healthy skin turnover. So, to keep your healthy skin going, geranium is great. Okay, lime and lemon. So these two are special oils. However, I would not apply them to my face unless I was doing a nightly routine and I knew I wasn't going to be out in the sun for the next 12 hours, okay? I do, however, take these internally because they have some great properties for your skin. They are antioxidants, so they really help with that free radical stuff, and lemon helps to support the body's natural detox system, which often appears through our skin, so you can support yourself that way, healthier skin. And then lime essential oil is high in limonene content, which is a natural antioxidant. Oh, I think I already mentioned that. Free radicals, and it helps to reduce the signs of aging and fine lines. It's great for wrinkles and all that jazz. So lime's a little bit more like a skin favorite, but use this one because of the detoxing properties that it's really good at. So use those together. I like to take those internally actually. Every day I have water that I'm drinking. I try to make sure I drink no less than half my body weight in ounces. So that's another tip for you as far as skincare, to make sure you're at least getting that much. And put the lime in your water and drink it that way, and you'll see improvement with your skin. So, all right, myrrh oil. And if you have myrrh, it's a very thick oil. I suggest getting the little dropper caps because it makes it so much easier to use when you're trying to get just a couple of drops out. So this strengthens nails. It also helps improve skin's appearance. So it's a really good one. Like I've used this for stretch marks before, and then of course your nail strengthening. Immortelle. Okay, so I cannot talk about skin without talking about the great oil Immortelle, because it's a blend that doTERRA has, and it has all your, like, some of the favorite skin oils out there that I didn't even list today, all of them. They're in this blend, and so it's going to help with aging, just skin repair, beautifying, all things skin. Think about this being like the magic oil. So you want this one. If you have to pick one, pick this or the Cobibaya. I can never say that oil right. Gosh, I think I'm jinxing myself into being not be able to like say it properly. So, you know, like when you mess up, you just like get it in your head and keep doing it. Okay. Blue tansy. This is rejuvenating to the skin, so it's really healing. It does have a bluish tint, so like don't do this in your morning routine, but if you have an evening one or a mask that you want to make, this would be a great one to put on the face. It does wear off. The bluish tint does wear off, so no fears on that. so how to make a Blemish roller stick. So this is a 5 ml roller. And of course, you're going to pick your carrier oil of choice. Now, I already covered the carrier oil that you can choose. So depending on what your skin needs are, you can choose according to that. That's going to be your dilution oil. Then pick your oil for skincare. What do you feel like you need? Juniper berry, of course, is going to be a must because it reduces the redness in your skin. Maluka is a very good option, and lavender and copaiba is another one. So I would suggest at least those 4. You may want to add a couple more. So do about 15 drops total of your oil in here. And if you feel like you need a little bit more, go for it. That's your blemish stick. You're just going to apply it to the areas that need the help, and you're good to go. Next, I want to talk to you about rollers. Okay, there's a lot out there on rollers, so you've probably heard a little bit about this. So let's just talk about some of the benefits of rolling for your skin. It helps to reduce, it helps to tone up facial muscles. I'm going to read from here so I don't miss anything. It helps to tone up facial muscles, stimulates detoxification by lymphatic drainage. It aids in absorption of your skincare and reduction of underlying puffiness and dark circles, and it really does. I've used it several times just for that. Improve the feeling of firmer and smoother skin. It improves appearance of clearer skin, improves blood circulation and skin tone, improves elasticity of the skin, and promotes lymphatic drainage, reduces puffiness and wrinkles. And the jade roller, particularly because it stays cool even at a warm temperature, it will help to reduce the pore size for your face. So keep that in mind. And I'm going to have in the ebook, okay, buying rose versus jade. And so that way you can kind of figure out what's best for your skin type. But anyway, to cover just briefly with how you're going to use this, when you do your forehead, you're going to go up, up, and some strokes. And you want a light but yet firm touch, not too firm, and then kind of across this way, and then from your nose on across, cheeks on across, chin on across, neck down. And I've included a graph and a tutorial video in the ebook to help you to learn that system. But I have loved using this. It's really fantastic. And apparently that's a secret that a lot of Asians use to stay looking healthy and young. So that's awesome. Natural deodorants. Okay, so I know a lot of you ladies are wanting to find a natural deodorant. Sorry, my voice just kind of left there. Immortelle is one of my favorites. It is great for giving just a pretty smell, but also reducing the bad smell. And just FYI, a lot of times the bad smell comes from bacteria that's living up in the dampness of the armpits. So if you can just reduce that, you're going to get rid of a lot of the smell there. Immortelle is also really great to apply to that place because of the lymphatic system, and the oils that are in Immortelle can also help with just, you know, breast issues that women develop sometimes, that, you know, those of us who want to work towards prevention and our health care, that this would be a great oil to start using on a daily routine for prevention. When I use it, it's pure oil, so when I use it, I actually only use a third of this bottle, and I split it up into 3 bottles. So there's a third in each bottle, 10 ml bottle, and then I fill the rest with fractionated coconut oil, and then I have 3 sticks because it's not diluted when it comes to you. So you can dilute that actually and make it go even further. So it's not even an expensive deodorant to use. Next, okay, so we've got makeup recipes in the ebook. I'm going to not do the makeup on this video because it would be too messy to get out. But the recipes for like foundation, blush, and stuff like that, that's going to be in the ebook. And again, if you missed the beginning of this video, comment. I'm going to try to leave a note below in the link on YouTube where you can email me to request your free ebook. But if not, so you can always email me at hope@juniperhollow.net for your free ebook with all the recipes for this tutorial. A couple notes just on mica and beetroot is these are natural coloring agents. They do bring a shimmer to your makeup products, which honestly right now is pretty big in because it gives that illuminating look to your face and everything. So most people are going to love that. But if you don't like that, just be aware that is one of the things you're going to have. And I honestly prefer beetroot because there's a lot of talk about like the mineral stuff and how it may also cause aging to your skin. So I just stay away from mica powder because of that, although mica powder is easier to work with. Beetroot is a little bit more natural and safe on all areas. It's not as easy to work with, but it's still pretty easy. Okay, and the other thing I want to mention on makeup containers, because you're going to want to know this. All right, so either use your old makeup containers, you know, with the sift, and this is like one of my old ones. So I remake my makeup in an old container, repurpose that. But if you don't have one, you go to your dollar store, get these little Tims. I think 2 comes in a packet. And there you go. You can put your makeup or your dry shampoo in that. There they are, handy dandy. Got you covered there. It's very cheap. And the makeup is not hard to make at all. It's just, you know, powder gets everywhere on your counters. That's all. If you're me. Okay, hair serum. Let's talk about this. So you can use your argan oil. That's my favorite one because it's great for your hair. Use this. Or there's 2 ways. You can add your essential oils to the container itself, or you can just add a couple drops each day whenever you do your hair serum. The adding to the bottle is going to be much easier. So if you're looking for a long-term solution, I'd go with that. Some oils for you to consider, some of my favorite ones, is going to be rosemary because it adds thickening to the hair and new hair growth. And I have thin hair, so I am always looking for that. Lavender helps with thick, clean, healthy hair. Lemon is great, especially if you want to get natural highlights. That's a great one to add. And Manuka is really good if you have any scalp health issues going on, white flakes or anything like that. Manuka is a great one to add into both your serum, but also your shampoo for that. And then sandalwood is one of my favorites because it restores moisture to your hair and gives a healthy hair, like silky shine. So I love that one. And especially if you've ever had your hair colored, that can be kind of damaging to your hair. So this can kind of help restore your hair. Postpartum, let's talk about that because that gets a lot of women. So postpartum, you're going to want to use your clary sage in there. That's going to help balance, again, hormones, but the hair falling out, all that stuff. Use your clary sage. And basically just take a couple of drops of your serum, crunch it into your hair. You don't want to go up all the way to the roots because the oil will travel up the hair shafts. So you don't need to do it all the way to the roots, just the bottom part. Eyelash serum. This is my eyelash serum. It's a cool little bottle. And I've applied this to my eyelashes, just like mascara. In the evenings, I feel like evenings are better because during the day, if you want to wear makeup, it does not go over well to do this first and then put your makeup on. It kind of causes the makeup to slide off. So do it in the evenings when you're going to go to bed. You're going to use castor oil, because that's really good for your eyelashes. Castor oil and rosemary and lavender for thickening and helping growth for those eyelashes, just to give you a fuller, more lush looking eyelash there. So next we have the beach waves. You're going to want to use like an 8-ounce spray bottle for this. And this stuff you've already probably got in your kitchen cabinet: sea salt, warm water, and fractionated coconut oil. You want to use the fractionated. doTERRA's hair gel is what is called for in this recipe. It's a natural, safe hair gel But if you don't have this, just use whatever you do have at home. I'm sure it'll be fine. So, but that's what I use is doTERRA's. Lemon oil, again, is a great one to add to this. Take your lemon essential oil because you're kind of getting those beachy waves, highlighting your hair a little bit naturally, especially if you're going to be out in the sun. You're just going to be able to promote a natural highlight to your hair. So, dry shampoo. So I know a lot of us do not have the time to wash our hair every single day. Dry shampoo can really help. Let's see. I use this. It's actually my dry shampoo container, but you can use it also for your foundation, powder, or whatever. And I prefer to use a brush applicator, so I just dip it in there, knock off the dust, and then I take it and apply it into the roots and kind of down the hair, wherever it's greasy, feeling. Let it sit for 2 minutes. Then you can comb it through, or if you're like me and you're kind of lazy, or you've got curls, and you're like, that just doesn't work sometimes to comb through curls. You can just kind of like finger it kind of through and let it be. So that's how to use the dry shampoo. And again, the recipes for all of this is going to be in the ebook. So make sure you check that out. Mascara. Alrighty. So check out these adorable tubes. I've got to say, it's pretty fun. So pick out your own like washi tape stuff to decorate your personalized mascara tubes, or just adding that extra shine to your product. When you are ordering your mascara tubes, you can use an old mascara tube, one you already have, or you can order. But make sure whatever you use that you have this little pop in insert thing, okay? If that's not there, it is going to be a mess when you're trying to use this, okay? So you need a brush, you need a pop in insert in the tube. Secondly, you're going to want one of these things. Now, I got this actually, I think like at Walmart. I went and got like baby Tylenol or something of that kind, and threw away the stuff that was in the box and kept this. It's like $1 or $2, but it really helps to be able to plunge that in and fill the tube up with your solution of mascara. And it's very easy to use a knife just to kind of slide that all in there. And it makes the process of filling your tubes way less messy and easy. The capsules for the charcoal, I get the capsules. They just feel easier to me. You can twist them apart and empty the capsules into your little bowl that you're mixing all the mascara up into. It's like a little sauce bowl. It doesn't take much to make mascara. So you just dump the charcoal out into the bowl. One capsule is equivalent to 1/4 a teaspoon of charcoal. So in the recipe, you're going to see things like teaspoons and stuff. So just know that one capsule equals 1/4 a teaspoon. Okay. And that's kind of what I wanted to cover as far as mascara. Again, the recipes are in the ebook, so check it out if you want the recipe. Tinted lip balm. So for your lip balm, just reuse maybe old lipstick carriers or chapsticks, or you could order your own. It's up to you. Just know that's an option. I like to use, when it comes to the essential oil for your lip balm, and again, the recipe is in the ebook, I like to use peppermint because it really perks up the lips, kind of gives it a pinkish tone and kind of makes them plumper and more full. So peppermint's a great one. It's got that little tingle sensation, but it looks great on your lips. So peppermint. I also like to use frankincense and lavender because it's smoothing and rejuvenating to the skin, and peppermint is too. So I just find that they heal faster, especially like during the winter time and stuff, you know, to avoid the chapped look and all that stuff. Your excess lip balm stuff, just put whatever is extra in a jar or make them in bulk. But if you store it in a jar, you can always reheat it and just pour it right into your next, the next time you need more. You don't even have to make it more. You just take your tube and refill it, okay? You will need to heat it up to pour it out. So you can put it in a saucepan or do microwave, whatever fits you. Do not add your essential oils to the container. Add them to your lip balm if you're going to be storing this because as you heat up the contents in this jar, it will destroy those essential oil properties. So if that's the method you're using, add it to your lip balm tube versus the jar. All right, so we're going to quickly cover perfumes and colognes because this is a little bit trickier. Now, there are 3 components to making your perfume that I want to cover with you: the top note, the middle note, and the base note. So the top note is the first and most noticeable impression of your perfume. The middle note is a note that will last a little longer, about 1 to 2 hours. You'll notice it a little bit more. And then the base note, you're going to notice that one, and it's going to last the longest, and it's going to be for several hours. But all the middle note and the base note are complementary notes to that top note that you created. So think of, for your top note, you're going to think of things like maybe citrus, floral, or spice scent. Your middle notes, complementary notes that maybe you're a little bit more herbal, leafy, floral or woodsy works for middle notes as well. Your base note, think woodsy, musky, deep, maybe pungent smells. And the ratios that you're going to use is you're going to use a 3-2-1. So 3 for top, 2 for middle, and 1 for base note, okay? So in a bottle of perfume that you're making, you might do 15 drops top note, 10 drops middle note, and 5 drops base note, okay? Another trick when you're doing your perfume, so as you're figuring out what you want your smell to be, that's hard. Take off the caps of the oils that you're dealing with and group them together. So pick out some base, middle notes, top notes that you like, and group just in a 3 with 1 of each together and smell. See what you think. Another idea too, if you're really particular with smelling, is you're going to hold the top note up a little bit higher to your nose, the middle note a little bit more in the middle, and the base note lower. So when you inhale over that, it's going to give you a little bit more of an accurate smell test on what that's actually going to smell like when you wear it. It will change a little bit when you actually get it in the bottle, but you can always change it up and add, more of one note than the other. So don't worry about that. Play with it. I use this for my perfume, and I've made my perfume before, but I do really like that Deodorant has their own whisper blend. I love it, and it smells a little bit different with each person's chemistry. And so I just use, I think it was like 30 to 60 drops in this bottle with some witch hazel, or you can use rubbing alcohol or whatever to kind of, basically it's going to over time get thicker and stronger in smell if you do that with a little bit of fractionated coconut. They also have, and I'm going to probably totally mess up this name, but a Mayfi, it's the men's cologne. In your back office in your Terry, you can order it. You can do that for your guy stuff, okay? And again, it's just 30 to 60 drops of whatever you want to add into your bottle. And I'll have the recipe in the recipe book. So, but that makes it really easy. If you don't want to mix your own, just buy one of these. Okay, let's see. Body wash. So you're going to need Castile soap and fractionated coconut oil or olive oil, either one, and apple cider vinegar. The apple cider vinegar for the body wash is also going to help with the pH levels of your skin, which is great for just keeping good, healthy skin, okay? You're going to need 30 to 60 drops of whatever essential oils you want for your skin, so it can be anything. A great resource is to actually just take your foaming hand soap container thing that you can get in your back office from doTERRA or buy it with the foaming hand wash, and use this for your foaming body wash. You can take these little sticker books or make your own sticker. Oil Life usually gives these away in the order books, and put one over the top to cover the On Guard sticker. Take some packaging tape, tape it around it, and it's waterproof, okay? And it's also like if your kids drop it in the shower, it's not going to bust. So I have lots of little kids, so I think about those things. All right, so that's that for the body wash. And I've pretty much covered everything that I wanted to go over with you in this video. The recipes are gonna be in the ebook, and there are gonna be some additional notes to help you look through what are the oils for your skin type, hair type, more makeup recipes in that book. But these are some fundamental things that I wanted to cover with you on a video so that we could talk about it together and you could kind of be walked through the basics of what we're doing. And there'll be additional things like, foods and stuff that you can do to improve your skin and all that. So if you do have any questions, you can again email me at hope@juniperhollow.net. Or if you want to request your ebook, you can also send an email to that same email address, and I'll be glad to get back to you. And thank you for watching. I'm pretty sure we covered it all. So, good deal.